I welded a small step stool. These are made of metal, the legs and the supports. And then I made this and I use it when I'm trying to reach for high objects in high shelves or cabinets. Like when I'm reaching for stuff in tall shelves or tall cabinets. Now I made a small table that would go with my small stool, so I could write and write anything or sketch anything there. So I made use of an old base of a swivel chair. I just used a 1-inch thick board, and I attached the board by means of nuts and bolts. It swivels. I don't need a swivel table, but because it came from an old swivel chair, it now has this function. So I countersunk the screw head so that it will be flush. There will be no protrusion. Can you see that one? I forgot to put putty on the holes before I painted it. Anyway, I can still use it without the putty over there. The area is small. It's only 14.5 by 11 inches. My pens keep on falling on the floor. There were times when I would put them here and then I would continue to draw or to write. So I decided to make a pen holder here, and since I like drinking coffee, I'm thinking of placing a coffee holder here. I can make a wooden pen holder here. I can make a box, but there's a quicker way of having an instant pen holder here, and a quick way of having a coffee holder here. So a quick way of having a pen holder is to cut this in such a way that I could attach it here. So I want this portion to be pointing there so that it won't hit my knees when I'm writing. Now I'll have to retain these portions to act as stopper so that the pens won't fall on the floor. So I already marked the cutting lines. Can you see it? Yeah, there. So there will be a fold over here. No, here. The fold will be somewhere here so that it will be pointed towards that direction. So for the coffee holder, I searched my workshop and tried to find out if I can use something as coffee holder. Initially I got stuck and I couldn't think of an item which I could use as pen holder in my coffee holder in my workshop. Then I saw those things. Do you now have an idea as to what I can use as coffee holder? So this is what I saw. The sides of this cap would act as stopper so that the coffee mug won't just fall off the floor. So that I can place it here, there should be a wooden base screwed to this side. And then, since this does not accept glue very well, I'll have to screw this cap on the wooden base. So this will take care of my coffee holder. fold it at the fold line. That's the fold line. So you can just screw it under and you'll have a pencil holder ready, or pen holder. So just mark it with your pentel pen and cut off the excess. I usually mark it because it's transparent. It's easy to make a mistake if you don't place a mark. So just screw it there and you'll have a pen holder already. Now when you're screwing plastic to a surface, be sure to use washers. But you might be able to find this. It's a self-drilling screw. Look at the tip. That's a self-drilling screw. It's like it has a drill bit on the edge, on the tip. So it has a built-in washer. So this will be what I will be using here. Be sure that the length is not so long so that you won't go over the surface of the table. So double check the length so that when you screw under, the tip won't protrude on the surface of the table. So check if the screws did not really go through the board. In case you use the long screw, just cut it off with your angle grinder. But I think you have to repaint it with the color you used. So now there, the pen holder is done. These portions will act as stoppers so that your pens won't be falling on the floor when you're using them. So let's go now to the coffee mug holder. I just need a piece of plywood here. So there's one over here. I think this will do. Anyway, it will just carry the weight of a coffee mug. So just eyeball it. Maybe I'll round this off so that it won't hit my knees when I'm walking near it. Okay, time for coffee. Oh yeah, but this is tea.